Hello everyone and welcome back. I am over at the raised beds and I promised a few people I would bring them along. Um, what am I doing? I have you on the tripod. I'm going to do the very best that I can. I'll try to talk louder so that you can hear. There's a lot of birds chirping. It's beautiful here. I just did a video on some mail that I received, and yesterday I took a video on what do I do to get a bed ready, which this is the bed, for planting carrots and some turnips. So today's the day. I'm going to show you how to plant some carrots. If I got to move the camera around, I'll do the best that I can do. But yeah, I want to, if you can see, let me move out of the way. I want to do like a quarter, approximately, about a quarter to a half of carrots. I want to do some turnips, and then I want to put a couple onions in that I got from a really great channel. God bless him. He sent me yellow onions and red onions. I want to put a couple in. He said that it should be okay near carrots, so I'm going to plant a few. I'm not going to plant a ton, but I'm definitely going to plant a few, especially the ones that are sprouting the tops. So carrots, onions, and I want to do some turnips. Now, I also have some American parsnips. You can see that. It's so sunny here today, and I'm completely covered because I don't want to get burned again. I want to figure out in either one of the beds that I have. This is my 8th bed over here, just to let you know. That's a little bit of an update. You'll see that on the garden tour that's going to come out. But I want to also do some parsnips. I'm just not sure if I want to go up the side or try to squeeze a few of these in somewhere else in one of the other beds. So bear with me. I'm going to sit that one right on the top. But today, and I also have, we'll see, no, actually, this is all American parsnips. So that's going to go here. But I also have Daikon radishes that look like this from M.I. Gardner. So I want to see if I can find some room to plant some of these, maybe in a different bed, because this bed might get awful crowded pretty quickly. I'm going to put this one off to the side. I have some golden ball turnips. I did turnips for the first time last year, and I love them. You can put them in mashed potatoes, roast them. Awesome. This is actually what I have left over from last year that I did plant for the first time. A gentleman taught me. I have new gardeners that follow me, and I'm going to bring you along to show you what I do and how I do it. I have these Royal Chutney. If I'm saying it wrong, please feel free to correct me. I don't get offended by that. By M.I. Gardner. They're shorter carrots, so I might do some of them, but I definitely want to do the rainbow blend. There's the rainbow mix. I have from a little bit left over from M.I. Gardner. I also have the Scarlet Nantes. So that might be a little tough because I'm trying to fit a lot of different carrots in a section in here. Maybe I could do half of the bed and certain rows I'd be able to get, let's see, because this is the same carrot. So that's 2 packs of that. I want to do maybe a row of these little stumpy carrots because I think they're super cute. Right there. And the Scarlet Nantes, and then the rainbow mix. So that would be probably about 1, 2, let me see, 1, 2, 3 different types of carrots. So the bed's all done. It's been done since yesterday. I saved this video for today, and I will try my best. I will zoom in if I have to, but I'm going to show you. We're going to get started. I'm just trying to play it out in my head. I want to lay it out. So turnips, some all-American parsnips, and carrots are in this bed. And like I said, I got onions. I'm going to try to fit a couple onions in here. I don't need like a ton. My friend is growing like a lot, but I am going to try to plant at least maybe a row going this way of maybe some onions near the carrots. I never did onions near carrots before, so that'll be a first. But I'm going to bring you along to show you how I plant my turnips and my parsnips and carrots the way that I did it last year. So if you didn't see that video, well, you will see the video. I'm over here on the side. I just want you to get a full view of the bed. You will see the video on what I did to the bed to prepare for carrot planting. I went all the way down, so you'll see that before you see this. So this is what I'm going to do. And I want to make sure you guys can see. Don't mind if I keep pulling my jeans up today. I'm losing weight. I'm all stressed. So I was thinking about possibly making a row like this way. That would be 2 rows. And I have bought 4 carrots I want to plant. That's 3. And that's 4. So I could go that way. I really don't want to go the full length. I really don't want to go the full length of the bed. I will try to speak up louder. Just bear with me. But I have this tool. I don't know what it's called. Let me bring it closer to you. I'm going to have to move you guys closer. I have this tool. Let me see. Right there that I used. Let me move you closer. That I use to get all the way down in the bottom of the bed. Like I said, that will be in the next video. You will see how I prepared for the bed. I think I should probably adjust yous. Excuse my hand. I want to see if I can get yous a little bit lower, or I'm gonna have to back yous up. Maybe, let's see, right to there, just for now. So yeah, so over here, I just use this to make 4 rows because I want to do 4 different types of carrots. So let me fix my rows. I just taken this tip and just fix my 4 rows. Little space in between. And remember with carrot seeds, they got to be watered every day till they germinate. So there are the 4 rows. It probably will be a little close, but then it'll leave me room to do maybe 1 or 2 rows of onions, and then I think parsnips. Let's try it. Last time I used half a bed. I used a full half of a bed for my carrots. I'm just trying to think if I want my rows like this, or do I want to stretch out a little bit more. If you are trying to do what I'm doing and you're trying to figure it in your head, don't worry about it. You can always just take your hand and even smooth out your rows again. It's not like the worst thing ever. Just smooth the dirt over, erase your lines. I think I might go a little bit further in with the carrots. So I've already changed my mind, and I'm just smoothing it out. And I think I want to go half the bed. That's what I'm thinking. So here we go, folks. Do a line. That's 1. That's 2. That line was a little crooked. That's 3. That's 4, which isn't exactly half, but at least it's a little bit more room than what I was giving them. And I like to take this, and in my line, I stab it down to the bottom, even though I did this whole bed yesterday, just because you want to make sure your carrots can go down as deep as the bed actually is. So I'm just stabbing it a little because I soaked it before I left yesterday. So we're just gonna push this down. Obviously the seeds are not gonna go down that far. I just wanna loosen up the soil from the sun today. That's that. Okay, so I know where my lines are. Just gonna cover the deep part that I just did. Okay. You can also mound by going like this in the middle so that you have your row. I will bring you in closer so you can see exactly what I am doing, because I promised the new gardeners that I would show you how I'm going to do my carrots. So give me a minute to fix this, and I'll bring you along, show you what I'm doing. And I'm just trying to straighten my line while I'm at it. And we're gonna mound this one up right here. I don't have my garden gloves with me today because I have X amount of time to get this bed done. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me bring you in, show you what I just did. I'm gonna have to turn you around this way. Okay. Let me see, I hope you can see this. Let me take a look from this side. Okay, so I did one line and I mounded it up in the middle. So maybe I'll put some onions in between. And then here's my second line and I mounded it up. Third line. And then my fourth line to do my carrots. Okay, let me sit you right here. Let's see if you can see the bed correctly. I think I'm gonna need like a new tripod or something. I'm afraid if I lower it, let's try. I'm gonna lower the legs on the tripod because I want you to be able to see in on what I'm doing. Does that help? Let's see. Okay, that might work. All right, so right here where my finger is our first line. So let me pick a carrot and move this out of my way so I don't break my neck. Let's see what carrot we are going to do first. I'm trying to utilize this bed and get a little bit of everything. So these are the carrot seeds. Let's put these off to the side. We have Scarlet Nantes carrots, 3 of the rainbow mix. It's 1, 2, so 3. 1, 2, 3. I actually did 4 lines. I'm gonna say 1, 2, and 3. So I might do 2 rows of this particular carrot. This is all that I have left over from last year at my gardener. So I think the first 2 rows, I'm gonna do this. And then that'd be 1, 2. The third row, some Scarlet Nantes. I'm saying that properly. And then on the fourth row, we're going to try these Royal Châtenay. They're a little bit more smaller and chunky type of carrots. And we should be good. So, basically, I just like to check my row. Make sure there's nothing too hard. We're just going to spread a little extra dirt. I don't want the carrot seeds too deep. Just spread it out. This is why I build like this little wall right here on the side, which I hope you guys can see. And now, these are not coated carrot seeds, unfortunately. So, I mean, they are tiny. You just have to do the best that you can do. So let's go for it. Let's see what's left in this rainbow blend from M.I. Gardener. I don't think, well, there's a few. I will show you what I mean by a few. I don't know, can you see that? Let me take my glasses off. It's like I see a shadow because it's so bright here, but there's a few. So I'm gonna not waste them. I grab them, pinch them, And we're just gonna sprinkle the carrot seeds that are left there. Okay, that's the end of that pack. I wanted to use that up. And now we're gonna go in with this Fairy Morse. I've never used this brand before. This was given to me by Chris. So let's see how many carrot seeds they give you in here, which I should have thought about that. Some seed companies do not give you a lot of carrots, and this package doesn't say, and my gardener usually gives you 300 seeds, so we will do whatever we can do. Packaging is terrible. If I could get it open, I think I'm just gonna rip it. Okay, let's see what we have going on. Okay, not too bad. Probably about 100 seeds in here. These are the rainbow carrots. You don't want that to blow away. So you just want to pinch it, sprinkle them. You will have to go in and thin. I will show you that in a later video of how you do that. But I'm taking it all the way to the end. I'm hoping to God you guys can see this. And then since I'm doing a second row of the same one, I am just going to sprinkle carrot seeds. Let me get out some more. And that pack is going to be done. Let's see. I never really had like a major thinning problem with my carrots. So let me say 1, 2, and then 3, 4. Okay, yeah, just making sure. So I'm just going to go over, use up the last of these seeds and the little lines. Okay, so they're done. The rainbow carrots, they're done. And then what I like to do is just kind of take my side a little bit and just, I hope you guys, can you see this? I like to just take my hand and just lightly go like this and cover up that row. I know you're going to be like, why did you do that trench? And then you're covering it up. It's no big deal. Because I will just go like this. Refix my line a little bit. But basically, spread it out lightly. You didn't see me pack them. I don't usually do that. And then I'll just move my row over a little bit. And our seeds, I give them a little pat. And that row of carrot seeds is done. It really is that simple. I am going to try to bring you this way now because I planted carrot seeds in here. So I'm just going to pull that out and I'm just going to go literally like this. I hope you are seeing this. I'm so sorry. I'm just lightly covering the seeds like such. And then smooth it out. Give it a little pat so that you know where your lines are. And then all we have to do is just straighten this one. It's like a little hill. That's how I do it. If you want to plant something else in there, you can. Okay. There are the 2 rows of the rainbow carrots are done. It literally was that easy. I mean, And then you could just fix your mound, like I said. So I'm going to sit you guys down here, back here, so you can see. Let me look in to make sure you can see. I'm just going to quickly go like this. Straighten that up a little bit in case I want to put an onion or something in there. But I'll know exactly where my carrots are, which is over here. And then I'm going to go to this side and just straighten this row and pat that down where we just put the carrot seeds. Okay, now we have 2 more rows. So we are going to go for, we already did 2 lines of the rainbow blend, and now we're going to go for the Scarlet Nancy's and these Royal Chantinetti. I do not know how to pronounce these. So we have our 2 rows. I'll mark them. Same thing. Just straighten your line a little bit. And we are moving on, getting our carrots done. Okay. I'm just fixing the 2 lines. Okay. So what are we going to go for next? Let's go for the Charlotte Nancy's by M.I. Gardner. They seem like they were open already, but that's what we're going for right there. We're going to do the same process I just showed you. There's quite a bit in here. See, you get 700 of these from M.I. Gardner. 99¢, and he doesn't pay me to say it, just where I get my seeds from. So, here we go. Let me go over to there so I can sprinkle some more on that end. You may have to thin, but like I said, when that time comes, we will. You know what? I just changed my mind. We're going to do this last row in the same thing. I'm going to have to grab a few more seeds, because I think I have enough room for that other carrot, which will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows. So let's do this row, the same thing. So it'll be like 2 rows of each type of carrot. But I never grew carrots before until last year. So an elderly gentleman in the dead of heat of summer said, yeah, plant some carrots, they'll be fine. And guess what? He was right. I thought they were pretty easy. You just have to water them quite a bit. Okay, now I'm just gonna lightly cover it up, like so. I have to remember to use a spoon or a tag to make sure I remember when I plant it. And I just go through, I give it a pat. Doing another line right there. So that is that row. And then, hopefully I don't fall in, we're going to lightly cover these up as well. And then we're going to give them a pat in. Have someone showing up. But that is pretty much it on this last row. I'm going to put these little nubbers. I call them nubbers. I'm going to put these Royal Chantenay carrots in here. So that is how you plant carrots. I can do the last row with you. And then you must water and soak them. So let's see if I can one-hand this. Let me get these planted. I also have to do markers as well. He gives you 1,000 of these, 99 cents. So let me get this in very quickly. Usually always so quiet here, and now because of the virus, people have been just parking over here, things of that nature. And then we're just going to lightly adjust. If I have to thin them out, that's fine. I only want one row of those anyway, and then we're just going to lightly cover that up. Sorry if my hair is in the way. Same routine, lightly cover it up. And then we're going to go in and give it a pat. Pat it down. And then right next to it is where you would do your little trench line so that you know exactly where your rows of carrots are. Let me fix this actually. Making this a little bit bigger. I think it just helps. I didn't really do these trench lines last year, but I'm trying to use every space that I possibly have. So I want some trench lines this year. And that, my friends, is it. That is how you plant carrots. But carrots need a lot of water for them to germinate. So we still have our little trenches. So we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. We did our 5 different types of carrots. Just a couple walking their dogs. This was the last row. I did of that. I did 2 rows of the rainbow carrots. I did some scarlet nantes. Pretty sure I did, right? Let me think. This was in 2 rows. This is in 1 row. Let me see. This is the first 2 rows. Finish that off. 1, 2. I ended up doing 2 rows of this and 1 row of this. And that is it, honestly. You'll see how to prep the bed and everything. But I have my carrots where I want them to be, which now leaves me a good bit. I could put a couple onions in there where the little heap of dirt is, if you can see that. Let me turn you around. So 1 row, 2 rows, 3 rows, 4 rows, and 5th row, because I did 2 rows. And then these little, like, hills, I call them. You could put a couple onions in there. I wouldn't do a lot, but you could do a couple in there. But there is where the carrots stop, is this last little hill. I'm going to soak them in and label the rows of where I put my carrots, and that leaves me all of this to do some parsnips, maybe some onions, whatever. It's that simple. That's how I plant my carrots. So look for the video that shows you how to get the bed ready for carrots, and then this video will show you actually how to plant the carrots. Soak them, soak them, soak them is the best thing that I can say. They need lots of water, carrots, and then you will have to thin them out. I honestly used a half a bed last year and I didn't have to do a whole lot of thinning. So let me turn you around back to me again. And let me raise you back up. So sorry guys, I go through this all the time, but let's see. Dismiss that. Let me pull up the legs, lock them in. I just kind of want it to be low enough. So I'm hoping you were able to see how I did the carrots. Pretty simple. So there you go. Now I'm gonna get the hose. I'm gonna thoroughly water them, and maybe while I'm over here, I will do the turnip balls, like the Golden Globe, and I also have, let me see, hold on, let me make sure I get it straight. I have Golden Globe turnips and I have Golden Ball turnips. I might put some of these in a certain section down there. All I can say is these got bigger and very leafy on the top. So if you have chickens or rabbits, you yourself can eat them. I didn't. And then I'm going to figure out where I'm going to do the American parsnips. So I do have to label each row, but I'll do that. I'm just going to go over, water the carrots, soak them in, and that's it, guys. That is how you plant carrots. Soak them every day. You have to keep them wet until they germinate, and then let them grow a little bit. I'm not like everyone else picking out these little teeny tiny little. No, I let them grow in some, and then I'll go in between and maybe thin them down a little bit. But my carrots turned out great last year by doing it this way. The only thing that I didn't do before was the little hilling. But that's how I plant my carrots. Reason why I did do the hilling is because I might try a couple onions in between, because onions and carrots are apparently okay. And maybe I'll do the next video on turnips. I'll bring you along for that. Love you guys. Thank you to the new subscribers, you new gardeners. I hope that that was helpful. I hope that you were able to see how I did the bed. Spin you around. And now all I'm going to do is soak it right in pretty heavily. And you have to do that until you see them germinate. So, hopefully you were able to see clearly. We spin you around. And yeah, thank you to the new gardeners that are following me. Like I said, last year was my first time doing carrots. Loved it. So let's see how it goes this year, because I picked a couple different breeds of carrots, because the ones that I really like and my gardener didn't have available. But should be fine. I'm going to soak them in. And thank you for watching and coming along on how I plant my carrots. Thank you to the new subscribers. Thank you to just my subscribers in general. God bless. I love you tremendously. And yeah, I guess I will see you on the next, well, I guess I should hold these up because it's technically what I did plants. So these are what I planted today. Let me get it straight. These are the carrots that I planted today. And let me make sure I can hold them without dropping them. These are the 4 different varieties of carrots that I planted today. I hope that this was helpful to the new gardeners, and love you guys. God bless. Thank you for the new subscribers. Smash the like button. Make sure your notification bell's on. I'm not even getting notifications to my favorite channel, so double check that. And leave me a comment if you have any questions or concerns, or maybe you do things a little bit differently. But this is how I plant my carrots, and I wanted to bring you guys along in this little series. And love y'all, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye, everyone.